The I word for parasite cleanse. I mentioned in some of my leucovorin videos for Ella that I was going to have Ella start taking this. Again, I am not going to be using the full word on social media because especially my bigger following is on TikTok, and TikTok is changing guidelines. I think they go into place tomorrow, and they're going to be a lot more strict on what you're allowed to say. So I know a lot of videos on the I word for parasite cleanse already get taken down quite a bit, so I'm just going to say the I word for now, and you can fill in the blanks with just a quick search. Okay, so being week 11 of leucovorin, trying to make it to the 3-month mark before we increase the dosage, I decided it was time to go ahead and try the ivermectin because we are leading up to a full moon on Sunday on the 7th of September. So from my research, it does show that some people don't have any symptoms at all for maybe like 3 to 5 days after taking the I word. So I thought, because she is in school for the year, it might be a good idea to try it like 3 days before a weekend. So if she has any symptoms at all, then she can have them in the comfort of her home and I can monitor her. So she did take it yesterday, late afternoon. I had no issues all evening. She took her binder of activated charcoal gummies because she doesn't really understand how to swallow a pill. About, I would say, 2.5 hours after she took it, I gave her her first binder, and I gave her another one this morning. We had no issues throughout the night. She was up early this morning, I would say around probably 4 a.m. or so, but I'm not at all surprised at that because we're leading into a full moon this weekend, and it's always the week leading up to and the week following a full moon, we have issues with sleep disturbance. So it's starting already. We had a great morning. She was happy, giggly, no issues on the potty, nothing like that. She went to school this morning in her good mood. I'm hoping to get good reports back. I let them know what I gave her so that they can let me know and monitor her behaviors if there's any changes, because I don't want her to have to stay if she doesn't feel good. If there are any symptoms, doesn't mean there will be any symptoms at all. Some people don't have any. We'll just see how it goes the next few days. And if I have to keep her home, I'm hoping that it'll only be like a couple days since I started it now, and hoping if anything occurs symptom-wise, it will be on the weekend. Now, you just have to do a quick search of the I word for parasite cleanse to understand maybe why I would do this for autism. There's a lot of benefits to taking this. And it's been highly researched. We've known about it for years. Very, very safe. Her pediatrician said that if I'm going to try things, and this is one of them, it's a very, very safe thing to try that has a lot of research to back it up. So it's not going to hurt her whatsoever. And if it can help her a little with her quality of life, then it's definitely worth a try. They are fully supporting me and on board with this. Now, for her weight range, they have not prescribed this before, but they did the full research. They worked with a compounding pharmacist to prescribe the proper dosage. And we are starting with, it was 2 tablets that were 3 milligrams each, and that goes along with what meets the requirement for dosage for her weight. He said he suspects this could stay in her system for about 10 days, so look for symptoms for up to that amount of time. I'm going to continue giving her her activated charcoal binder until the jar is gone. That way, any kind of toxins that are released from this cleanse that go into the body will be binded with the activated charcoal and eliminated from her body. You have to use a binder. If you don't use a binder, then you are releasing a whole bunch of toxins into your body and they have nowhere to go, and then it can cause deeper issues and even more symptoms. Because we're using the binder as well, I mean, there could be some additional benefits because you're binding toxins in general, even if it's not from the I word doing its thing, it's just in general binding toxins, which that will be a whole nother video. We might be going to see a specialist about heavy metal detox following this, so I'll let you know how we decide to move forward with that journey. A whole nother situation for later after we get through this and we're able to document this journey. And after this journey is over, I will, oh, I'm sorry, I should mention that I've talked about this before in some of the ends of my leucovorin videos. The reason we're doing this leading up to a full moon is because parasites thrive during a lunar cycle of a full moon. So you need to do your parasite cleanse within a few days, give or take, of a full moon, and then you will have the most success because that's when they thrive. You can document the lunar cycle and the effects on your body. So you could look into that, just to be doing and noting things and how your children's behavior is affected by that on a monthly basis. But one of those things that is affected is parasites, and that's very interesting because a lot of children, especially with autism, are very hyperactive and extreme during the time of the full moon. So that correlation is so fascinating. So far, so good. I have seen no issues whatsoever from starting our journey. It's not been 24 hours yet, but we started at about 2:45 p.m. yesterday. I will let you know if there are any significant symptoms or benefits or changes in her behavior from doing this cleanse. And after we have made it through this cleanse, we will be moving up to 25 milligrams twice a day of leucovorin. We're doing 15 milligrams twice a day currently. It's just that for weeks now, we've had a very consistent, I would say even like maybe over a month, a very consistent behavior kind of rhythm going on where I can predict her behaviors and how she will be. Nothing significant has changed, just the same like increase in spontaneous words on a weekly basis. So there's that increase of words that she is saying, the frequency of her saying the words, and she has been in a very happy, silly mood. Her awareness and engaging with everyone has increased as well. So now that we know like those things have maintained the same for so long on this dosage, that's why I'm deciding to start the parasite cleanse a little before the 3-month mark, and then we will go ahead and increase the leucovorin once we get through the parasite cleanse.